What's good, YouTube? It's your boy GucciHype. We're back with another video, man. Shout out to Dallas. Anyways, I did this video the other day, but the audio was super fucked up. So I'm re-recording this, so bear with me. I'm gonna just try and say whatever I remember. Pretty much.
This video is for educational documentary
I waited a few days before I recorded this again.
purposes only. It is meant to provide an authoritative news reporting narrative of historic events.
Man, fuck all that.
Journalistic context.
Dallas is home to some of the roughest hoods in Texas. When discussing the topic of most dangerous neighborhoods in the Dallas area, you may hear places like South Dallas, Highland Hills, or Oak Cliff.
Yes,
but
sir.
one hood stands out.
Oak Cliff and Pleasant Grove, which he's about to talk about. Honestly, most notable. Niggas always talking about the Cliff, man. Bro. Or the Grove.
Out as the greamiest hood in the city. Pleasant Grove, or the Greedy Grove, is widely considered one of, if not the worst, hood in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, shit.
Violence is synonymous with the section, being the place where some of the most traumatic events have unfolded, while the masses
Home of the Mesquite
who aren't aware of what's going on around them may think that the violence around them is random. It's not necessarily the case. Cliques, crews, sets, posses, or gangs, however you would like to identify it, is a huge problem in the Pleasant Grove community. In today's video,
not Bang 6 or 10, Lil Chopper 10.
We will look into the most dangerous gangs in Pleasant Grove. Pleasant Grove is one of Dallas's most feared and recognized hoods, and it has built that reputation strictly from bullying other known hoods in Dallas. The Grove is commonly known as an area you don't go around if you aren't familiar enough, especially at night.
Bro, you better stay away from the Grove, nigga.
There are stories that have went around throughout the years from the Grove, tales of betrayal, money, and bloodshed. It is one of those hoods that is disturbingly tied to murder, a staple that unfortunately is still plaguing the modern era to this day. For as long as Dallas street culture has been around, there has always been a strong feud between the Grove and the historical Oak Cliff hood. No one knows why there is tension between the two sides, but it is widely known that Pleasant Grove natives aren't too fond of Oak Cliff natives. To better understand the history of Pleasant Grove politics, we must first know the main sections of the hood, consisting of two sides. 6-5, or known by its natives,
6 rack! Man, don't go to 6 rack, bro. Don't go to 6 rack, bro. I'd rather chill on the 7-5 side, actually. 6 rack sounds like it's dangerous.
The 6 rack, being Bruton and Masters, Lake June and Masters. Then 7-5.
I'm not saying the 7-5 side isn't dangerous. I'm just saying the 6 rack is dangerous. But I didn't know. All right, so before I re-recorded this, I didn't know that there was two sides. Like, I didn't know it was like split up. All I knew was about the 6-5 and shit. I didn't know it was 7-5 was a part of that shit.
5 being the Woodland City area, right off of Highway 175, hence the name. However, 6-5 being the more commonly mentioned section when discussing the bloodshed heavily associated with the hood. Cliques were no new thing to Dallas youngsters throughout the 90s and early 2000s. Unfortunately, the 2010s would birth the beginning of a new generation of young men that would change Dallas completely.
I done did a lot of shit. I done put a lot of tricks. I done sold a lot of dope. Been around a lot of hills. I done a lot of bitch. Ran through so many bands. I done hit a lot of drugs. I spit that shit with my mans.
Ben Frank Gang, or BFG, is a neighborhood crip set from the 444 Oak Hollow apartments in 7-5. With notable members like Sweeney, Deuce, and Strap, BFG would mark their territory in the Grove as their strong point. Meanwhile, in the 6-5 section, another group of savages would establish themselves as soldiers.
RIP number 7. Damn it, man! I am number 7.
YNB Stretch Gang, or Youngins Never Break, would emerge from the slums during the early 2010s.
Is this gang still around? I don't think
with some of their most active members being Nwai Nizzle, Number 7, and Edcho.
Are these like older niggas now? Like they're not
Once
really
Chicago drill became a major wave in mid-2012, a lot of cities would become influenced and take after the practice.
I'm not trying to diss or nothing like that. It's not what I'm trying to say. But I'm just saying, in recent events, I haven't heard of YNB.
Of their favorite artists. These two groups would introduce the city to an unexpected rise in violence, as it would spark the foundation for gang culture in Dallas. The beef between these two gangs would be publicized heavily on social media, through rap diss songs, as well as shocking violence that would play out in real life. The beef would spiral so out of control, even having the local news outlets reporting on the politics being fueled by the music and disrespectful antics. Sweeney, aka Osama, a beloved original member of BFG.
Yo, way too many niggas out in Dallas got the name Osama, bro. Y'all gotta chill with that shit.
G would unfortunately lose his life to the war in March of 2016. This is by far one of the biggest and most important deaths in Dallas street culture.
2 murders that happened in Northeast Dallas, and they said it was all started by a gun battle.
They're still sorting out details. Jenny is live at police headquarters to explain.
Yeah, and the investigation here is still pretty fresh, but Dallas police tell us they believe that a couple of groups of people met at an apartment complex. There was an argument of some sort, and that's what led to the gun battle. So I want to take you to one of the scenes here and take you through the story as we know it at this point in the morning. Early evidence indicates both men were shot here at the Las Brisas apartments in the Lake Highlands area of Dallas. One man was found shot to death in the breezeway, so that was around 12:40 this morning. Just prior to that, another gunshot victim was found after a 911 call was made about a mile and a half away. That man was found at the La Bella Apartments on Royal near Abrams. He was near an SUV, which had also been shot. He died shortly after arriving at the hospital.
As stated.
Which one was the Sweeney one? In the breezeway?
To death in the breezeway, so that was around 12:40 this morning. Just prior to that, another gunshot victim was found after a 911 call was made about a mile and a half away. That man was found at the La Bella Apartments on Royal near Abrams. He was near an SUV, which had also been shot. He died shortly after arriving at the hospital.
As stated before, the younger generation would be heavily influenced by the Chicago drill scene. Dissing and mocking the deaths of your fellow rivals on songs would become a popular trend for young Dallas gang members.
Yo, what the fuck is this sign, bro?
Mocking the deaths of your fellow rivals on songs would become a
What is that sign? What is that sign?
popular trend for young Dallas gang members. In some cases, too popular. As today, there are at least 10 plus gangs that terrorize the surrounding neighborhoods coming from the treacherous section. NHG or no hostage.
Nah, NHG, man. Bro. I ain't gonna lie, this nigga be fresh as fuck every time I see him, bro. With some Waukesha.
Hospital Gang is one of the most popular sets in the modern day.
With Mr. Bang Sixerton out there, man.
Hailing from the prolific 6'5 section, NHG has set their name as one of the more ruthless groups.
Bang, man,
Members like
Big
Lil
Show.
Chop, Bang 6, and Bangman are the faces of the violent set of savages. NHG is known to be at odds with predominantly Oak Cliff Gang.
This nigga had 2 guns? Oh yeah, this nigga's a criminal. I don't fuck. This nigga had the right size shirt on this day, boy.
Like Channel 4, PCE, and OTG. Their beef with the group PCE is extremely personal, it seems.
Hey bitch, I'ma just keep it 100 with you.
Oh yeah, this nigga's loaded. This nigga's loaded. This nigga's done for.
Bitch, your music's not good, you suck your partner's dick in this.
Oh, this nigga's ultimate douchebag too. This nigga's about to do some all-time level hating. Oh my god. One thing about Dallas niggas, if you the ops, they gonna hate for real, bruh. They gonna hate for real. They gonna really hate. You can be like, damn, my music not good. I know you was playing it. And you like, You suck, nigga. That's how they gonna be. They gonna be on the phone, nigga. You suck. You're like, all right.
Personal, it seems.
Hey, bitch, I'ma just keep it 100 with you, bitch. Your music not good, you suck your partner's dick in this shit. Yeah, you were probably locked up, but your whole gang ain't did shit. And that shit got too many father soldiers, you can't beef with me. You don't got more money than me, you ain't having more emotion than me, you walking out here. You gotta walk to see your so you gotta.
Oh, nah. Bang, man, you don't got a car, gang? Don't tell me you don't got a car. Don't tell me you don't got a car. Bang, man, we better not see you catching buses. We better not see you catching buses, footing it. Don't tell me you got the BM feet. The BM feet. What y'all know about that? Oh, bro, he got them V6 motherfuckers. Alright, man. Yo. Bro said you gotta walk. Walking everywhere is crazy, gang. Bang, man, you know I love you, gang. It's all love, bro.
She got too many father soldiers, you can't beef with me. You don't got more money than me, you ain't having more emotion than me, you walking out here. You gotta walk to see your so you gotta catch your Uber. You ain't fucking with me, nigga. You been in jail too long, you came home, tried to drop that shit, suck. Leave that shit, dude. This shit dude doing suck too. I don't like none of you niggas' music. And I already
Dude, wait, who?
Came home, tried to drop this shit, suck.
Yo, what's crazy is this nigga's doing all this while holding the black. Like, this nigga's black has not moved. This nigga, I don't even think he's blinked yet.
This dude, this
he just
dude
blinked.
doing
He
suck.
just, yeah, he on some, yeah, this nigga's loaded.
You ain't fucking with me, nigga. You been in jail too long, you came home, tried to drop this shit, suck. Leave this shit, dude. This shit dude doing suck too. I don't like none of you niggas' music. And I already put this shit, your real, your partner's real. If I'm lying, I can die on my neck. You niggas ran. You hear me? I don't even do this. I don't gotta talk. But don't text me, nigga. You get you on Texas, like Texas drill, whatever. Shaking your hips, you a bitch.
Yo. Does this nigga not know his AI? Oh yeah, somebody get the perks and the lean away from this nigga, man. That was AI, brother, man. That was AI. That was not Bang Man. How you gonna use that against him? What the fuck?
You do this. I don't gotta talk. But don't text me, nigga. You get
Oh
you
my
on Texas,
God,
like
bro.
Texas drill, whatever. Shaking your hips, you a bitch. Get up with me.
Why?
Snake, a member of NHG, was
come
unalive
on.
not too far from his own home in July 2023. He is heavily dissed by his rivals. Sayebla, better known as Say Say.
Oh, wait, that's actually his name?
He is heavily dissed by his rivals. Sayebla, better known as Say Say.
That's a crazy name. Bro's parents was dumb unique with the name, or God. I just realized that's why fucking Bang 6 has this shit.
Was a fallen member of the group 6K, a set clicked up with NHG, as well as AO.
Nigga was snapping with the Toros though. I ain't gonna lie, these bitches hard.
Was a fallen member of the group 6K, a set clicked up with NHG, as well as AOF.
R.I.P. him, man.
AOF is a set of vice lords mostly from Mississippi, with their most notable member being the rapper.
Yes, sir. Mr. AOF Key. This nigga do look like he's a Mississippi nigga too, bro.
AOF Key. They are from the Hamilton Park section of North Dallas,
Ho
better
Pimp.
known as Ho Pimp TX. Peyton Lawrence, or Pei Pei, was another well-known member of 6K, who was sadly unalived in December 2023 by Mesquite PD.
The family is mourning the death of their 19-year-old loved one. He was shot by a veteran Mesquite police officer, now investigating.
Not the Mesquite police officer, man. Somebody locked that nigga up, man.
Are trying to piece together all the details to figure out exactly what happened. Now, this is what we do know right now. The officer spotted what he says was a stolen vehicle early yesterday morning near Cartwright and Faith and P. Lucas Boulevard. Police say 19-year-old driver Peyton Lawrence was in a stolen car. When the officer confronted him at a gas station, police say Lawrence tried to avoid being noticed and then was uncooperative. At some point, the officer opened fire, killing Lawrence.
Even though his ops didn't get to him, he is still dissed ruthlessly by his enemies, often making the reference to him putting his...
Oh, wow. Oh, y'all are some douchebags. That's why they always talking about the hands up in the air and shit. Y'all niggas are Steve.
his hands up before he was unalived.
Y'all niggas are Steve as fuck for that one.
300 is a reckless faction of youngsters from the...
Yes, sir. Youngsters. Why do you say youngsters?
The Woodland City 75 section of Pleasant Grove.
This nigga scoreboard unk for real.
They are located in the Asante Apartments.
Nigga said youngsters, bro.
Or the 3. Lil Lonnie, or as he is known to his musical audience, Backdoe King 75 is the most popular member of the 300 set, as well as his fellow rap partner Sino.
Not Sino. Mr. Backdoe King. I ain't gonna lie. Sino, they've been asking for just a solo of Lilani, bro. You gotta tell Lilani to get in the booth, bro. You're the older dude. You're the older dude. You gotta be like, yo, Lilani. I know he on some other shit, bro. Don't worry about that shit, bro. Don't worry about it. You just gotta talk to bro. You just be like, bro, just do your own shit, bro, for the one time. If you get back to doing some duo shit, whatever, get on your own shit, brother.
Team 3 beefs with C4G. You can find clips of Lonnie clowning Mark for crying on live after losing C4G member Traylon.
Oh yeah, Lonnie King douchebag.
Somebody punished it down, it ain't mine.
Are you driving way less than you used to? Do you have a clean driving record? Are you over 25?
I'm gonna get on your
Do you
ass,
not have a
YouTube? We
I ain't got no yet, but I'm for sure finna smoke his ass out of black, bro. On the nigga on the guy.
Bro. This nigga just dissed a nigga with some fucking pink Crocs on, bro. With some fucking pink Crocs on, bro. At 7:05 in the morning, bro. Like, this nigga doesn't have any chill, bro. Like, nigga, it's 7 o'clock in the morning. You over here already dissing. Already dissing, bro. Like, for what? Just for what?
I ain't got no yet, but I'm for sure finna smoke his ass out of black, bro. On the nigga on the guy, folks. In with the 3 right now, bitch.
Lonnie,
Wow.
not even the age of 17 yet, has proven himself as an all-star D1 crash out, going viral
Yes, sir.
sometime in April.
D1 crash out. We're just gonna skip past what he said. Yeah. We're just gonna skip past
Reasons why kids aren't kids anymore. OTS, a blood set from the 444 Oak Hollow Apartments along with BFG, has become the talk of the town.
I don't even want YouTube to look at that shit crazy.
In recent months,
I don't even
due
want
to
them
their
niggas to
violent
look at that
tendencies
shit
and
crazy.
often sickening acts of dehumanization towards their rivals. At war with sets like PCE, ATM, as well as Channel 4.
You know what's crazy too? I didn't know 300 was in in 6'5". I didn't know that shit. I'm high as fuck, but I couldn't think for a second.
One beef of theirs has left more bloodshed than any of them.
So wait, is OTS? Hold on.
Kinds of reasons why kids aren't kids anymore. OTS, a blood set from the 444 Oak Hollow Apartments along with BFG, has become the talk of the town.
So wait. So is OTS just like another version of BFG, or is BFG like not even a thing anymore for real?
Town in recent months due to their violent tendencies and often sickening acts of dehumanization towards their rivals. At war with sets like PCE, ATM, as well as Channel 4, one beef of theirs has left more bloodshed than any of them. I'm talking about their ongoing feud between the Crip set FBG out of 4 Deuce, a well-respected section in South Dallas. There has been at least 4 lives lost to their beef since its start in 2020. Fats, or Fat Daddy, was a 18-year-old member of FBG who was unfortunately unalived only minutes after pulling up to a park gathering.
Bro, why the fuck was his name Fat Daddy? I'm not trying to be disrespectful or anything, but yo, why was this man's name Fat Daddy, bro?
On April 17th, 2021.
Oh, I remember this. I remember that.
John, a fallen member of FBG, would be unalived when he was caught in the crossfire at a party July of 2021. That's today's video.
Whole lot of douchebaggery, man. Shout out to all the people we've or he's mentioned, whatever. Yeah, man. Shout out to all them. Yeah. Most notable thing out of this that I can take away is I did not know 300 was in the Grove, man. They're supposed to be on the 7-5 side, if I'm not mistaken. I think he said that. I don't know. But yeah, man. Anyways, shout out to all my Mesquite niggas, man, who made it in the video, bro. Shout out to all the Pleasant Grove niggas, man. And shout out to all the civilians, man. Y'all stay safe. And all my thugs and criminals, y'all stay dangerous, man. Stay away from the 6 rack, bro. Or bro. See y'all on the next one, man. Peace out.